going on? Oh yeah, I haven't done a little walking video. I figured why not? You know what I mean? You already know I'm wearing my merch. Me in the hoodie, tetrahedron, Syndos, Glitch the Matrix. You already fucking know. Let's get it. I hope your guys' day or night or whatever is going sexy. Hopefully you're creating that reality. If you're not, you better get to it right after this video, of course. Go ahead, stick around and watch. I'm not saying just chill, you know what I mean? I know I said to go, just hold on, just watch the video. Fuck. But yeah, this one's about just being yourself and shit. Because a lot of people just want to be like this person and that person. And then by doing so, they're wasting their energy. And then they're abandoning themselves because they care so much of how they're perceived. Trust me, been there, done that. I'm not, you know what I mean? But it's like once you let go of that necessity to prove yourself, to get that validation, or being a fake version of you, just for your ego to get stroked. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it, bros. Or females, whatever. If you're a female watching, you know, not necessarily a bro, but it's just not worth it, you know? Look at that full moon. Say hi, full moon. Yep. Smile and wave. I'm telling you, though, when I actually grew up in this neighborhood over here, I would always bomb this hill with a skateboard or a scooter or bike. Usually bike or skateboard. Skateboard is pretty sus. Like, I don't know. The wobbles, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to die. Like, I'll take a bike over a board if I'm going down a hill. Like I said, I'm not trying to fucking break a bone. Knock on wood. But I've never broken a bone. So, yeah, knock on wood. But no, guys, you gotta be yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know who Trippie Redd is. I'm gonna show you a song. Hold up. Trippie Redd's a rapper, right? And he made a song called Be Yourself. It's a pretty underrated song. I don't know. It should be more known. But basically, it's just a good song. Let's see. Fucking shit. I'm trying to write this. Look it, man.
Same nigga, be yourself. Y'all need to change me, I need some help.
Yeah, just be yourself. I love that song. This shit came out in 2019, man, right a year after my spiritual shift, one of the biggest shifts I've had. So just, yeah, be yourself. It's something that's definitely helped me to remind myself to just be. Because for so long I was in my ego trying to be, you know, the cool guy. Like, I remember when I first went, I was trying to be the chill dude. They're just like, what's up, bro? You know what I mean? I tried too hard. It's so funny. Like I would get high from weed and just be like, what's up, bro? You know what I mean? And then now I don't even try. I'm just like, what's up, bro? It's just, I don't know, like, what's up, man? Just like, you know, like like trying too hard to be nonchalant to the point where it's kind of cringe. It's like, you're trying too hard, bro. Now I'm just chilling. It's great. But when you do that, you have more freedom, you know? That, and because you don't care whether or not you're liked, so therefore you're more free because it's easier for you to be yourself because you're not hoping for validation, you know what I mean? In a world that glorifies conformity, you know what I mean? Authenticity becomes your act of rebellion. You gotta just not give a fuck. You know, you were never meant to blend in to this collective. You came to be the light that shines out. Because if everything and everyone is you, you know, it's part of enjoying your own separation. Even though separation is an illusion, enjoy your own separateness. Enjoy your own uniqueness. Even though everything is yourself experiencing itself, you still are a different form. You're part of the infinite expressing itself in infinite ways, and this is your form in which you are expressing your uniqueness and infinityness. You know what I mean? It's like a trip. You know, well, it is a trip because life's a trip. Just, you were meant to radiate your truth, radiate your light, and don't stoop low. You know what I mean? By abandoning yourself, don't do that. Your light, I'm telling you guys, your light is distinct. It's not supposed to look like everyone else's. It's just supposed to be unique. You know, like everyone in a hurry. For what? All that is right now. God damn it. Yeah. Just, yeah. It's distinct, man. Like, you're not supposed to look like everyone else. You're not supposed to be everyone else. Every time you try to mold it to someone else's shape, your soul only glows dimmer. So stop doing that. You're wasting your energy by doing that. But when you embrace your true self, your energy becomes more magnetic. You know, you naturally attract people and situations, you know, places, experiences aligned with that vibration, with your authenticity, with your uniqueness. So take some time to reflect, you know what I mean? How often do you shrink yourself to be accepted, to be validated? You know, how often do you play those ego games? Because true freedom begins when you stop apologizing for your essence. Acceptance of your uniqueness is the key to unlocking your highest potential, your highest version of yourself that you've been holding back because you care so much. You can't care. Like, there was a point where I would be doing this, what I'm right now, and I'd be all shy because people see me vlogging. But who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? We got dreams to chase, to act on. Fuck it. Everyone's in their own reality anyway. They're in their own dimension. They're living their own life. Whatever, fuck them. Just do it. Respectfully though, right? And like, this is funny to me. I finally have the balls to just be myself and not give a fuck. Therefore allowing me to just easily be able to fuck, bro. It's easier for me to, you know, act in my dreams because now there's no resistance. There's less resistance to do it because I'm not trying so hard. I'm just being. I'm just doing. And like, when you're just being and you're just doing, it's so much easier for you to manifest things you want because you're just being and you're just doing. Loud ass cars, man. That's the beauty of it. Just the path to trust, really. Like, trust the path that you're on. Trust the universe. Your journey won't look like everyone else's. That's the point. Literally. You gotta trust the timing, trust your lessons, trust the reflections, trust your evolutions. Every twist and turn was just designed for you to remember yourself, who you are at a higher level beyond this ego, the mask, beyond this physical shit. You know? Shine without fear. Be yourself without fear. When you allow yourself to shine without hesitation, you literally act as a beacon, as a reflection for others to do the same. You give others permission to do literally the same. You become a mirror that reminds others, again, to do the same. That you remind them even of their own brilliance, you know, their own uniqueness, their own light. So when you heal yourself, you heal the outside, because we're all connected. So you begin to radiate a healing frequency that others can pick up on if they need it, that others could resonate with, you know, because now you're chilling. And all you had to do was heal yourself. All you had to do was breathe a little, you know what I mean? Because embrace your rare soul, your uniqueness, you know. Stand in your own truth and in your power, because every moment you do, the universe recognizes you. The universe. And everything that's meant for you and everyone finds its way home back to you. Shine unapologetically. The world needs your light. The world needs more awareness, you know. In the world full of tryhards and fake people, you know. We're in need for people who just act on unconditional love for themselves, for others. And again, not for the selfish reasons of trying to get stuff in return, but just for the purpose of just being detached from egoic desires. When you're acting with higher intention, the universe gives you that back, you know? Because it appreciates it, you know? Everything is you at the end of the night. I said night because it's night, you know? I noticed I didn't say end of the day. But yeah, because everything is you. Like, I know kids, there's a rapper that passed away, R.I.P. His name was Lil Peep. or Juice World. Both of these rappers. I know people personally that when Lil Peep died, he had such an impact, right? For people just to express themselves, to just do what they want, dream. He was just being himself, frankly. But there's people that are trying to imitate him so much that you could just tell, like, bro, why are you trying to be Lil Peep? What the fuck? Just be yourself. Like, they'll dress like him. They'll make songs that sound like him. They'll do the same voice that he kind of does. They'll imitate his flow. They'll fucking get the same tattoos that he has on his neck and his hands. It's like, bro, why? Be yourself. Just like what he was doing, what they find so compelling that they think that they have to copy about these people is that these people merely were just themselves. They didn't care. They were so themselves that it resonated with a lot of people. It maybe even helped awaken the parts of them that needed to be awakened, but sometimes it's like people try too hard to be someone that they're not. It's like when the whole reason that you look up to them and then now you want to be like them is because they only are reflecting their authenticity. They're being themselves. So just be yourself. Don't be like him, It's cool to have people that you looked up to, that helped you awaken or as guidance, right? Because we're all reflections of each other. So, maybe we needed some person to serve as our reflection, to remind us of our potential, That's fine. But just don't abandon yourself in the process of trying to be someone you're not. Because they're them. That's their reality, not yours. And this is your reality. So focus on creating your reality. And then you're going to have more fun. You know what I mean? Like I said, be the glitch in the matrix. It's right here. Thanks, lighting from the cars. Perfect lighting. But yeah. Go take a walk, Skate a little bit. Eat some good food. Express parts of yourself that you might have been hesitant on. Just fully accept yourself. Fully just be yourself. And when you do, again, you're going to feel so much freer because you stop caring what people think. You stop caring just in general. So it's going to be so much easier, again, to just experience this human experience, manifest what you want, and people are going to gravitate towards you because you're just chilling. You're just being you. You stopped being shy. You're not holding back anymore. Damn it, that sounds like a hot tub. I want to go in a hot tub. Fuck yes. One day. Yeah. Because as soon as I started to accept my whole me, like I hated that I was always short for, like most men are like, most male and dead, like 6 feet. And then sadly, it's hard to get a girl. I mean, there's girls that are shorter than me. And really, that actually have the perspective, well, it doesn't matter how tall you are. I've been literally with 2 girls who didn't care how tall I was. Actually, the first one, and actually my first girlfriend, we were together for 4 years. She did care. We weren't even going to get together. This was high school. We weren't even going to get together. She's like, I like you, but I can't get with you because you're shorter than me. That's fucking dude, really? But then it was so weird, bro. This is a hot topic, kind of. I had to put insoles in my shoes or stuff my shoes so that I could be taller than her. It was so weird. And then a way of doing that, I was abandoning myself just to please her. See what I mean? But now that I've accepted myself, I'm not abandoning myself to please others. I feel so much better. You know what I mean? And it's funny now. I'm actually taller than her naturally. But there was this one girl, when she was taller than me, and it was kind of like noticeable, but she didn't care. You know what I mean? You're the same size as in bed. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter, but like for some reason there's this thing where like there are females that do not want someone that's shorter than them, the same size as them. Like they have to be 6 foot. If not, then there's not. Dude, there was this one girl that I liked. She's like literally fucking right here. She's right here. And I wasn't bro. I don't know, I wasn't tall enough. Like, she's like, what? Like, she wanted some guy that was like 6 feet. And I'm like, all right, you know what? If that's what it's about, then you're obviously not even in alignment with me in the first place. So whatever. So all these, and then I finally just stopped caring, bro. I stopped caring about my size. You know what? Because at a higher level, I realized that I chose this form. Me as infinite, as consciousness beyond this form, beyond Josh, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? I chose to have this experience. I chose to have this form, this life. So as soon as I remembered that, you know, that epiphany, I was like, all right, you know what the fuck, you're right. So I accepted, I began to love every part of myself that the ego hated, you know. But through remembrance of who and what I am beyond this, you know, beyond all this physical shit, I let go of all that unacceptedness, you know what I mean? And then I accepted everything. And then I started to glow more. I could see it in my energetic field, my aura. It began to glow brighter because now I've accepted everything about me. You know what I mean? And I could tell, you know, people look at me different. Girls look at me different. I still don't got a girlfriend. I don't know why, but they look at me different. I feel it. Maybe they're nervous to say some shit. I don't know. Like, there's this girl at work. I'm like, damn, who are you? But she probably got a boyfriend, so it's okay. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to talk to her now, going off topic, kind of. Because, like, she's kind of like the supervisor, the shift lead. But it's like, when we walk past each other, I could say something. Like, hey, but it's always so hectic and busy that we never really get a chance to, like, talk. Because I'm always here, and she's always in her shift lead, you know, doing some of the shit. But I almost feel like she might think I'm cute or some shit. Because I'll be walking, and then I'll catch her looking, and then almost kind of like she's shy or something. And then I'll feel the shyness, and I'm like, oh shit. But then I'm like, kind of like, but not really. I'm not really too shy, but I'm just like, damn. You know? But I don't know. She could have a boyfriend, but we'll see. I'll go with the flow with that. But anywho, just accept yourself, yeah. Doesn't matter, you know? What's for you will find you. You're not gonna have to try so hard. But without further ado, hope you enjoyed this nice little walk with me. We'll go make my shorts that I always do. You know how I make shorts. I don't just make videos. God, I love being free. See what I mean? I don't care anymore. It's great. People are seeing me vlog, probably laughing, but it doesn't matter because it's 2025. We got streamers out here vlogging and shit, and they don't care. There's people that are bro, like that I Show Speed dude. I don't know what the hype is. You know what I mean? We put people on pedestals. We're all one. It's so funny. We like idolize people, but like, there's people that watch him, and he's just out and about. You know, he's streaming. You know, they're recording him, and he doesn't give a fuck. Which is part of the reason why he's successful. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just himself. You know, he's charismatic. So you got to be charismatic. You got to be yourself. You can't care. And the degree to which you don't care is the degree to which you will have more opportunities in your life, less resistance to experience things. Because again, you're not holding yourself back. You know? You can't hold yourself back, man. You just have to fully accept everything how it is and let things flow. You know, have fun with this shit. Play the part you want to play. And don't give a fuck. There's only so much fucks to give, you know? God, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Don't cry. Namaste, lady. I'll see you in the next one. Which is tomorrow.
I'm so West Coast, it's a damn shame. Well, I'm so West Coast, listen. I'm from a different type of F land, old wild west land. Nosebleeds, palm trees, and tumbleweeds wrestling. Outsiders say it's happy here, but it's oppressing. Too many pretty faces catching my attention, so I look at them and remind myself in the smudge glass that pretty isn't everything, you punk ass. Yeah, it's hard.